goodness. They're still in one piece. Now I can go home to my mother with my head held high. Thank you, Mr. Sylvando. Oh, here. It's not much, but I want you to have these.
Oh, Tetsu, darling. Whatever they are, I'm sure they're wonderful. You're such a sweetie.
Honestly, you deserve much more. Come and visit me in Hotto sometime. I'll be able to thank you properly. Now, I'd better be off. I'd tell you to be careful, but I've got a feeling you'll be just fine. Bye for now.
Ta-da! Here, you all right, Sylv?
Oh, I'm better than all right, darling. I found it. My purpose in life. My raison d'etre. You know how I've been so down in the dumps thinking about all the despair and suffering in the world? Well, if that's what's making me so unhappy, there's only one thing to do about it. Get out there and fix the problem. Help make people happy again.
Genius.
Just because I can't save the world with some grand heroic gesture, that doesn't mean I can't do it one smile at a time.
That's my Sylv. I'm with you all the way.
I honestly want to put Sylvando in his normal attire because I feel like it fits a lot more
We
with
heard
this.
everything you just said.
Don't interrupt me. Fits a lot more with this sub-story.
It's them tea leaves from before. I hope they ain't spoiling for another fight. Didn't they learn their lesson first time round?
You have to let us come with you. You have to let us help people. We're done with our life of crime, thanks to you.
You want to tag along? Well, I hope you understand it won't be easy. I can't guarantee you'll get home in one piece.
You'll probably die out there. Still want to come?
We don't care.
Oh, that's settled then.
Well, in that case, welcome aboard, darlings.
Yes!
3 new friends joined Sylvando's merry band.
Now, as luck would have it, I've got you all a welcome gift. Here, take one each now. Don't be greedy.
Oh my word.
Oh, they're simply fabulous. Darlings, you look splendid.
End me.
I don't get it, Sylv. What are they?
They're the presents dear old Tetsu gave us. If we're going to be traveling around spreading happiness and laughter, we'll need to look the part, no? All right, we're all set. Let's get out there and bring some sunshine back into the world. Sylvando's super special smile spreading parade starts right here.
The name needs work. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah!
Right, how about we get out of here and find some mere folks in need of a help? Reckon we could do worse than take a butcher's round that Laguna di Gondolia. Good place to start. I am putting Sylvando back in his original outfit. Yeah, it fits a lot more with looking the part. Can I? Yeah, I can't zoom. Right. I only have Sylvando. Probably won't be doing too many fights in this section. There are 3 new monsters we haven't found, though. Interesting. I love that attack. Oh my goodness, the Beastly Boys are with me.
I'm on fire!
They're using the parade equipment. These enemies are super weak, but there's 3 enemies I haven't found.
Is that all you got?
I cannot believe this, dude. Can't believe this is in the game. Oh, it's probably you, the Vicious Mushroom. Dude, I can't. The way Sylvando does the preemptive strike is hilarious. Burn to the ground. Ow. Yeah, get him with your little horse head. Dude, I cannot believe it.
Hey, we did it!
No, I can't check quest. What was I gonna do? I just forgot. Oh, monster list. That was one. Gotta find the monsters with the red eyes. Those are the new ones we need. Not you guys. You're one of the ones I need. A vicious midnight horn knight. Hork knight. Or horn knight. Horn knight? Yeah. Burn to the ground. Oh, the drop kick would have been nice. That means 1, I think? Yes, 1 left. It's another vicious enemy. So a vicious enemy that's not the Horn Knight or the other thing. Oh, hey, Weather Cow. I don't know if I talked to you. I think I did talk to you. What we did was shameful, really. Everyone in the city was suffering, just as we were. But no one else turned to a life of crime. Why are you guys waving them like that? I suppose I knew this all along, but it wasn't until we met you that I really admitted it to myself. I suppose all I'm trying to say is that I'm grateful you gave us another chance. You won't regret it, promise. I'll be honest, being in the Beastly Boys felt great at first. It was us against the world. We felt like we could do whatever we wanted. As we did more and more bad things and hurt more people, I started to hate the person I'd become. It was like something inside me was rotten, you know? It's lucky you came along to knock some sense into us when you did. I didn't think there was any hope for me, but you showed me how wrong I was. I'll never forget that. And finally, Dave.
Oi, Syl!
Have you heard about the extra vicious monsters we have in Erdrea? Let's keep an eye out for them. Won't be able to help anyone if we're brown bread after all. Alright. Brown bread, that's a saying. I'm not too worried about getting all the vicious monsters because we can always come back in Act 2 with, when we get the group back together. Hi! Greetings, fellow travelers. I'm a peripatetic priest. When Angelso fell, I resolved to roam Erdrea, bringing comfort and solace to those who might need it most. Alas, there is so much that one man may do. For every person I help, there are 10 that I fail. Their pain voices haunt me constantly. They keep me awake at night. In fact, I can barely remember the last time I slept. I'm so tired. I fear I may be unable to continue my mission. When I was a boy, my mother would give me a cup of hot milk whenever I couldn't sleep. It always seemed to do the trick. I'm sure it would work now too, but sadly things aren't quite that simple. See, the milk my mother gave me was no ordinary milk. Oh no, she said it had to come from a talking cow. Now as luck would have it, there is a talking cow grazing near here. Sadly, recent events appear to have put her in a melancholy mood. She can no longer produce any milk. Wait, I have an idea. You're an entertainer. Do you think there might be anything you can do to cheer me up? Sure. Is this a quest? Leave it to us. We'll have a smile on that cow's face in no time. She'll be making milk with nobody's business before. Okay. I don't know what that's about. Do I need to go to Gallopolis? I mean, the cow's like right here. Why wouldn't I? I don't really know what this gets me, but there's no reason not to do this. The cow's like right here. Here's Sylv, me old Gray. I'm not reading that. Reckon the same trick work on this one. Gotta be worth a try. Yep. Someone say song and dance. I think that could be arranged. This bovine beauty's in for the show of a lifetime. Come on, boys. Let's give it everything we got. This whole side story is hilarious. I feel better, the gloom is lifting. In fact, I feel utterly I hate everything. Thank you, my friends, that was very moving. I hate how they spell moving there. Alright. Nice one. We all have that special milk the priest couldn't get, sleep wanted. Let's go give it. Alright. I don't know what this did, but we did it. I'd be so grateful. Yep, give the milk. Oh my word, this is it. This is the milk that my mother used to give me. I don't believe it. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'll finally be able to get some sleep once I've had a cup of this, but is that really alright? I mean, there are so many people who still need help. Darling, please, don't be so hard on yourself. If you want to help other people, first you gotta look out for number one. You can't do anything for anybody if you're half asleep. Yes, you're right. Feeling guilty about everything I failed to do won't get me anywhere, and it won't help anyone else either. I suppose I've always known that deep down, but now I see clearly, and it's all because of you. Thank you, I mean it. Oh, honey, don't mention it. Now come on, get some milk down you so you can sleep. We'll keep an eye out for monsters, don't worry. Morning comes. What is this, like a side quest? There are no side quests in the interludes. Haven't slept that well in years. Goodness me, feels so much better. What's more, I've come to a decision. I've realized I'll be able to help a lot more people if I join forces with you. What? Excuse me? After all, there's only so much one man can do by himself. What do you say? Okay, sure, why not? The more the merrier. Of course, darling, helping people is what we're all about. Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much. This is gonna be wonderful, I just know it. A new member joins. Okay, so you're able to get new members for Sylvando's band. That's interesting. I need that last vicious monster, too, if I can find it. There's the mushroom. We got the mushroom and the horn knight. We are missing, I don't know, we're missing a vicious monster that isn't either of those two. I do really like this side story because in the original, you don't really see this. I really think it's nice to be able to see this and see what brought Sylvando to his decision and everything. So it is really neat to get these little interludes. Why did you pick it up like that? I felt like such a weird way to pick up an item. Although Sylvando is one of a kind, so I feel like that's intentional. Alright, we in Gallopolis. Let's go, let's go. Oh wow, it's you, isn't it? You're the great Sylvando. I sure am, honey. And who might you be? I'm nobody. Not yet, anyway. I just joined the circus in Gallopolis, you see. Oh, the others aren't gonna believe this. It's such an honor to meet you. You're the reason I chose the life of the entertainer, you know? One look at you in action, I knew what I wanted to be. I ran away and joined up as soon as I could. Oh, stop it, you're making me blush. But wait, if you're in the circus in Gallopolis, what are you doing all the way out here? I mean, it's not too far from Gallopolis. Just saying. Well, to cut the long story short, we're closing down. Nobody wants to see people clowning around when the world's the way it is. We're doing one last performance first. Words. Gotta go out with a bang, right? Trouble is, we don't have enough people to pull off what the ringmaster's got planned. That's why I'm out here. I'm on the hunt for people who want a taste of showbiz. Well, you've come to the right place. Sadly, there don't seem to be many of those around, so I suppose you know what's coming. I got nothing better to do with my life. Oh, thank you. With the great Sylvando at the top of the bill, it's gonna be a night to remember for sure. But even with you on board, we're still a couple of performers short. I don't suppose you could help us look for 2 more people who'd be willing to join in. Don't bother with the desert. Coming out here was a stupid idea. I should have stuck with downtown Gallopolis. There's always plenty of talent there. And with your reputation, not to mention your powers of persuasion, they'll be queuing round the block to sign up. Right, I better head back to the big top and start getting ready. Stop by and see me if you need anything or if you want some advice on who to recruit. Good luck, and thanks again for all your help. Oh, so we need to... So that priest is probably mandatory. We have to get enough people for this. Eastward, yup. Alright, I thought you'd be someone to recruit. Are you guys evil chimeras? You are. Which means let's do this. Alright, so you probably... That priest is probably counted as a person you need to get for the performance. I said downtown Gallopolis. So does that mean I go to Gallopolis, I'm assuming? Why would you use a fishing net? What purpose did that accomplish? Ba ba ba. Thank you for the snake skin. Oh, these armor knights and armor knight enemies are new. What's up? Burn to the ground. What on earth was that? Dude, I can't take Sylvando's side story seriously. Blow away.
Take this!
Oh, get him with the multi-thrust. How dare you live? Stop it.
Well done, everyone.
Oh my goodness, the priest also has something, dude. This is ridiculous. This is so over the top and ridiculous, but it fits Sylvando so well. Are you someone I need to help? Maybe? Oh, you can't use the fun-size forge with Sylvando. That's interesting. Also makes sense, I guess. You the person I need to talk to? Greetings, good sir. You may be wondering what a bard is doing in a place like this. Well, truth is, I set out on a journey to inspire the world through the medium of rhythm and rhyme. Alas, I'm learning that music is far more subjective matter than I thought. Not so long ago, I was forced to perform for a group of dancing monsters who had no appreciation for my work whatsoever. Where was this? Oh, it was south of Gallopolis, not a place I shall be visiting again. Do be careful should you have cause to venture there. Alright. Any new enemies? Dude, I just can't. Spitfire. Is it a Spitfire with red eyes? No, it's a regular Spitfire. I doubt the cacti have any malicious forms. It's not you. There were never this many Spitfires in Gallopolis region. They were always in the Celestial Sands checkpoint, I thought. Right, this guy said south of Gallopolis. Oh yeah, look at this. Please, you must help. Alright, take it easy. What's gotten into ya, huh? Look, over there. What a he. Yeah, they're being attacked. They need some help. I'm a caballero from Puerto Valor. Heard that very many people were suffering after the fall of Yggdrasil, so I felt it was my duty to try and help. Aye, but being a hero is much harder than I realized. When I saw these monsters, I froze with fear, and now I can do nothing. It's shameful to ask, but I have no choice. Por favor, senor, will you help these people in my place? It's your lucky day, darling. When it comes to biffing, bullying beasties, there's no one like the great Sylvando. Muchas gracias, you are very courageous, hombre. I am not, so I will have to stay here until you're done. Alright, this should be a cinch. These are the new enemies I need, though. We got soul, hey, what are you doing? You're gonna ruin our rhythm. We get very angry if you step or, yeah. That's enough of your artless prancing. We'll teach you how to pick on poor, innocent people. Oh, so it's like that, isn't it? Can't bear to see someone with a groovier move set than you. Well, come here and let us give you a little dancing lesson. Prepare to die, losers.
I'm on fire!
By the way, I'm on fire, in case you couldn't tell. I am fuming with flames right now. I should probably swoosh here, shouldn't I?
Take this!
Oh my goodness, dude.
Hold on tight now!
I tried playing Sylvando's interlude with a straight face.
Now that's beastly.
Yeah, beastly indeed.
Take this!
Yeah, get him with your multi-thrust. Alright, someone kill this last one. Alright, Dave, thank you.
Well done, everyone.
Is that 2,000 XP I just got? I really thought we were done for when we ran into those monsters. Thank you ever so much for stepping in when you did. Thanks for helping us, mister. We're gonna go home now. Bye. Peace out. Muchas gracias, senor. I really thought I'd be able to help them, but in the moment, all my confidence disappeared. Well, at least you tried to do the right thing, honey. Serving the weak untiringly and all that, huh? Yeah? You know the pledge? But how? Ah, it's just something I heard long ago. It stuck with me, though. Whatever happens, you mustn't forget it either. Serve the weak untiringly. Never retreat in the face of adversity, and all that other stuff. I understand. Don't be so hard on yourself. Sure, maybe you didn't get to be the hero this time, but at least you tried. You'll make a fine knight one day, I'm sure. Gracias, senor. You're a truly wonderful person. In fact, you remind me of my master, the one who inspired me to become a caballero in the first place. You have the same strength, the same spirit. What is a caballero? If someone in chat knows, I need to know. Por favor, senor, you must become my new master. Yes. Oh, who am I to stand in the way of a young caballero who wants to fulfill his destiny? You're more than welcome to join us, darling. Gracias, senor. I will honor the pledge and make you proud, I promise. Alright, so one more person, I think. And then we can do that. You can choose, I don't care. They're all a barrel of laughs in my book. How many new enemies do I need to fight here? 2. I wonder if I can find a vicious enemy here. Got the armor freaks. Not too worried about it, but it would be nice to be able to fight all the vicious enemies. I'm sure they'll be here when I go back to the, I fought the Chimera, didn't I? I did, yeah. There's 2 more then. I don't know what they are, but I'm not gonna bother. Actually, wait, aren't there like vicious metal slimes? They might be metal slimes. Gallopolis is when you could start finding metal slimes, isn't it? There are vicious metal slimes too, so I think they could be metal slimes.